There is a belief that a lot of men carry around without even realizing it. They think that if they just do more, say more, text more, and try harder than everyone else, the woman they care about will eventually feel something for them. They treat attraction like a math problem where the more you put in, the more you get back. But Claire Morgan spent years watching this play out, and what she discovered completely changed the way she understood human connection. The men women actually remember are almost never the ones who tried the hardest. They are the ones who said something small, something unexpected, something that quietly settled into her heart and refused to leave. Think about your own life for a moment. Has someone ever said just a few words to you? Nothing dramatic, nothing long. And yet those words stayed in your head for the rest of the day? You could not fully explain why, but your mind kept going back to them. That is not a coincidence. That is exactly how the human brain is wired. We do not remember everything. We remember what made us feel something. And Claire Morgan understood this better than almost anyone. Here is what most men get completely wrong. They confuse attention with attraction. A woman texting you back does not mean she is thinking about you when she is alone. A long conversation does not mean you left a mark. You can talk to someone from morning until night and still be someone she forgets the moment she puts her phone down. Words only stick when they carry emotional weight. Without that weight, they just pass through and disappear like they were never said at all. When a man sends 10 messages in a single day, something happens in her mind that he never intended. At first, she might enjoy it. Then it becomes expected. Then it becomes routine. And once her brain labels something as routine, it stops paying attention. The filter kicks in. The mind moves on. This is not because she does not like you. It is simply because the human brain is designed to focus on what feels different, not on what feels predictable. Constant availability takes away the one thing that makes attraction grow, and that thing is curiosity. When she already knows you will respond in seconds, there is nothing left for her to wonder about. Wondering is where feelings are born. Claire Morgan always said that the biggest mistake is playing it too safe. Men ask the same questions. How was your day? I hope you are doing well. These words are kind, but they are invisible. They blend into the background of her day like elevator music. There is no spark, no moment that interrupts the ordinary, nothing for her mind to hold on to. If you want to be the person she thinks about when things go quiet, you have to create a moment that feels different from everything else in her day. Not louder, not more dramatic, just genuinely different. You want her to pause for just a second and think, that was interesting. That small pause is everything. The brain holds on to things that are slightly unfinished. If everything is completely explained and perfectly wrapped up, the mind has no reason to return to it. But if there is a small layer of mystery, something that makes her wonder just a little, her brain will keep visiting that moment. It will replay it. It will try to understand it. And every time it replays, you become a little more present in her world. Even when you are nowhere near her, that quiet replaying is how attraction grows in the real world. Not through constant conversation, but through moments that her mind cannot quite let go of. This is why space is more powerful than people realize. When you stop filling every silence, when you let a good moment breathe instead of rushing to say something else, you give her emotions room to move. When the conversation ends and you do not immediately send another message, her mind picks up where the talking left off. It keeps going. It keeps feeling. Most men interrupt this without knowing it. They send one more text. They ask one more question. They unknowingly cut the thread right at the moment it was starting to pull her toward them. Now here is where everything Claire Morgan taught comes together. The 3 words that carry more weight than almost anything else a man can say. 3 words that are simple, quiet, and yet deeply personal. Those words are, I noticed that. Not a grand compliment, not a rehearsed line, just an honest observation. When you say to a woman, I noticed that you smile differently when something actually makes you happy, something shifts inside her. She wonders when you saw that. She wonders what else you see. She replays the moment. She feels genuinely seen, not complimented on her appearance, Not told what someone thinks she wants to hear, but actually seen as a person with layers and details worth paying attention to. Most compliments slide off because they are general. Beautiful, funny, amazing. These words sound good, but they could be said to anyone. An observation cannot. An observation is specific. It belongs only to her. And when a woman feels like someone truly sees her, she does not forget that person. She cannot. But Claire Morgan was very clear about one thing. You cannot use this as a script. You cannot spray it around in every conversation and expect it to work. The moment it becomes a habit, it loses everything that made it powerful. You should only say it when you genuinely notice something real. Authenticity is not just helpful here, it is absolutely everything. Fake words have no emotional weight, and without emotional weight, nothing sticks. When you do say something meaningful, stop talking. Let it sit there. Do not explain it. Do not soften it. Do not rush to fill the quiet that follows. The silence after a powerful moment is part of what makes it powerful. And when your tone is calm and natural, not eager, not desperate, but genuinely confident, what you say lands completely differently. Confidence is not being loud. Confidence is saying something and not needing an immediate reaction to feel okay about it. Claire Morgan believed that people do not fall for effort. They fall for memory. They fall for the person who made them feel something they were not expecting. One real moment, said at the right time, in the right tone, with genuine intention, is worth more than 100 perfect messages that carried no feeling at all. You do not need to say more. You just need to say something that actually matters to the heart.